Welcome to Unsifted. My name is Sarah, and today I want to show you what to expect when you receive your Unsifted Starter Kit. Now, the Starter Kit has everything you need to begin your modern milling journey, and we fit it all into one box. So when this box arrives, it's going to have your WonderMill, the basic blend, the dessert blend, our recipe cards, your prime pack, as well as your starter guide with demos for how to prime your mill. So I want you to know that because sometimes we get questions saying, hey, I received the mill, but I didn't receive the grain. It's inside. You want to unpack this right when you get it to make sure that you have all of those products at hand. Now, when this box arrives, it's pretty heavy. This is a 30-pound package. And so please be careful when you're lifting it and moving it around. We don't want any injured backs. It should be fairly easy to open. Again, be careful with using sharp things to cut, but you want to open just both ends and the middle, and then you can lift out the WonderMill, or you can open it and then open it at the bottom and lift the box out. That's what we found to be easy as well. I have one that's already opened. I'm going to set this one aside. Okay, so once you've got the shipping box opened, you're going to see the WonderMill box. And you might have a pack of recipe cards sitting on top. Now, you remember that our starter kit comes with several different options. They all come standard with our starter series recipe pack, which is our simple sandwich bread, fluffy pancakes, master muffins, chocolate chip cookies, and brownies. Every starter kit comes with those recipes. You have the option to add additional recipes. So if you chose an option with additional recipes, those are going to be sitting on top of your WonderMill with the recipe cards inside, like this one with pizza crust. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that because if you open those recipes that are extras and don't see simple sandwich bread, I don't want you to be nervous. It is inside this box, okay? So once we have our WonderMill box, we're gonna go ahead and open it. There's a little tab on this side. You pull it out and then lift the lid off. And then the first thing that I do is there's a little X. I remove this X and you'll see your Unsifted welcome card. This is just little personalized greeting with a couple of tips as well as instructions for how to join our private Facebook community. You'll also see our Getting Started with Fresh Flour guide. If you open this up, there are QR codes that you can scan for video demos to help you prime your mill very, very easily. We also include bread bags, so when you're baking, you can store them without them getting dried out on the counter in case you are out of bread bags. And then finally, you'll see the WonderMill instruction guide. This is great to keep on hand in case you have any questions about the mill itself. All right, after that, I recommend taking out the flour canister. So this is the white canister. It's not very heavy. You'll see that there's a knot on top. We're just gonna untie that and remove the canister. Now the lid is separate. You'll see that's the lid on top. And then inside, you'll find your rice prime pack, again with the QR code to scan for those priming instructions. You'll also find an extra filter and the cyclone cup, okay? So you can remove the cyclone cup from the bag, attach it to the top of the lid. You're gonna match there's a flat side to the lid, or to the cup, and there's a little tab on the inside. You line up the flat side with that tab, and then just push it, and that's it. So now the lid is assembled. And then take out the canister itself, and you can set that aside. All right, so we've got our flour canister. There's a couple more pieces of cardboard in here, so I'm just going to lift those out, nice and simple. And then one more, it's one big piece that goes across, so I like to grip it on both sides and just lift it up and out, okay? Now, once we get to this point, you're going to look in your box and you'll see the WonderMill with the gray lid. You'll see behind the WonderMill another pack of recipe cards. These are the starter series recipe cards. So your simple sandwich bread, fluffy pancakes, chocolate chip cookies, master muffins, and brownies are behind your mill inside the box. So you're gonna slide those out, set them aside, and then to the right of your mill, you'll find your grain. So in this one, I actually have kamut, but we normally would put dessert blend in there, 5 pounds of dessert blend, and then 12 pounds, again, kind of heavy, 12 pounds of our basic blend. So that is right inside the box next to the mill when your starter kit arrives. And then finally, you just lift up your mill. Now the mill itself is not very heavy, but you do want to, of course, be a little bit gentle with it as you're setting it down. And that is it. That is everything that you need to get started. From this point, I would recommend priming your mill. So you're going to take your fresh flower guide, open it up, read the instructions for priming, follow these video steps, and then you're going to use your rice prime pack to get your mill primed and ready to start baking. I hope this is helpful. If at any time y'all have questions, please reach out. We are more than happy to help however we can, and just super excited for you to be beginning this journey.